Good morning, everyone. We will begin the morning service of the Miroku Association headquarters, asking God in Meishu-sama for protection and the permission to participate today in the divine plan of constructing paradise on this earth. Let us pray together the Amatsu-Norito, the prayer of heaven, followed by the Miroku Prayer. Please stand.
高天原にとむずまります。かむろぎかむろみのみこともちてやすめみおやかむいさなぎのみことつくしのりむかのたちはなのおとのあはぎはらにみそぎあらいたもうときになりませるあらいどの神たちもろもろの我がこと罪けがりを洗いたまえ清めたまえとまおすことのよしを天つかみ国つかみやおよろずの神たちともに雨の淵駒の耳振り立ててきこしめせとかしこみもまおす弥勒大神守りたまえ先生えたまえ弥勒大神守りたまえ先生えたまえ教えみよや主の神守りたまえ先生えたまえ教えみよや主の神守りたまえ先生えたまえくんながらたまちがえませ。くんながらたまちがえませ。
Great God of light, creator and giver of all life, in accordance with your divine will, the long age of night draws to an end. Your radiant and divine light, shining ever more brilliantly, awakens the dawn of the glorious age of light, a time long awaited by all humanity. We thank you for guiding us to your divine plan and for the privilege of channeling and receiving Johrei. May our spirits and bodies be illuminated and purified as we live your truths given to us by Meishu-sama. Make us pure and effective instruments of your divine light, so that we may serve you and all those with whom we come in contact. May paradise on earth be realized, with health, peace, and prosperity, a reality in our lives. Great God of light, bless and protect us. Radiate our souls with your divine light, so that we may truly become instruments of your great plan. Please be seated. We will now receive group Johrei.
May God and Miroku-sama bless you.
Johrei is now concluded. We will now listen to a reading from Meishu-sama's teachings. The right choice. I have no desire to become a great hero, glorified by the entire world. I only wish to be loved by others. The sorrows and joys we experience in our lives are created by our own hands. Although I work toward great goals, I am careful not to ignore or neglect the little things in life. Any act of wrongdoing results in a negative repercussion. This unquestionable fact is called the law of cause and effect, and it is a spiritual truth. A human being can never attain good fortune and prosperity except by way of goodness. Suffering is given to us for some reason, the consequence of spiritual clouds accumulated as a result of this law. The only possible way to alleviate suffering is asking God to remove our spiritual clouds. These clouds can be eliminated by God's divine light through Johrei, which purges the clouds, the root of our suffering. Our spiritual clouds can be removed in great or small amounts, depending on the strength of our faith and the degree of our virtue. Those formed by our negative thoughts and words can be alleviated for the most part if we pray to God daily. But this may not be enough. Spiritual clouds formed by our negative actions cannot be removed through prayer alone. It is essential that we accumulate good deeds and strive to bring happiness and joy to others. Just praying to God does not bring us to salvation.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining the Miroku Association headquarters morning service. Thank you also for your continuous prayers geared towards world peace, towards the victims of wars, of natural disasters, as well as man-made disasters. This morning, I have this faith experience that I want to share with you from Morgana Fischer, who's from Novo Hamburgo, Brazil. Morgana is now 34 years old and she has been a member for 2 years. Despite her relatively short time as a member, she has already received miracles for which she is deeply grateful. She has been suffering from recurrent urinary tract infections since the age of 17. These episodes occurred at least 4 times a year, and she even experienced kidney inflammation. Morgana experienced severe pain in the lower back, burning sensation during urination, high fever, and other characteristic symptoms of this purification process. Because of this, she had to take high doses of antibiotics for many years. She is deeply concerned because repeated urinary tract infections can lead to kidney damage and impair their function. By May of 2021, Morgana had already experienced 3 infections. She confided to a friend who had previously channeled Johrei to her. Her friend offered her assistance and she promptly accepted. She began receiving Johrei 4 times a week for at least an hour, and on weekends, her friend even channeled it for more than 3 hours. In addition, her friend read Meishu-sama's teachings to her. Morgana started attending the Johrei Center and continued to receive Johrei from her friend. She also took the membership classes and received the Ohikari Sacred Focal Point in September of 2021. With Johrei and her dedications, she remained infection-free for over a year. In August of last year, she experienced a new episode, but it was much milder. There has been no recurrences since then. Currently, Morgana dedicates herself as a youth leader and in the liturgy. She expresses her gratitude to God and Meishu-sama for the blessings she has received and for the opportunity to serve the divine work. She especially thanks her friend who introduced her to Johrei and was the pioneer of her salvation. She commits herself to become increasingly useful in building paradise on earth, sharing the divine light wherever she goes, and guiding people to this great work of salvation. She extends her heartfelt thanks. Thank you very much for attending this morning service and listening to this faith experience. I wish you a most wonderful day.
This brings to a conclusion our morning service. Thank you everyone for joining us. We wish you a very blessed day.